shoved into a hotel room or a camper or a trailer or wherever you're shoved into with like a bunch of people. It's intense. Hey guys, welcome back to Makeaway Life Coaching. I'm Sarah and I'm the life coach here. Coming to you from a wonderful place outside, a little different than normal. I wanted to talk to you about, it's vacation season. Obviously, COVID's made that a little bit harder than it used to be, but a lot of the people I know are going somewhere, and I wanted to check in with you because I think with like vacations, people expect it to be amazing. Why else would you spend all the money to go? But the reality is, your how we love attachment type is really going to manifest on vacation. I'm going to start with the vacillator because that's easy for me because I'm a vacillator. Some things, and everyone's going to be different, but some things that a lot of vacillators are going to struggle with on vacation is intensity, especially like getting ready for vacation. I know I like torture my family. I'm so over the top with my intensity, and my anger comes up when I'm stressed. And especially if you're a mom, going on vacation is super stressful. Like the packing for everybody, the thinking about what everybody's gonna need, it's super overwhelming. And so for me, my anger just like boop goes super high. So by the time we like get on the plane or get in the car to finally go, I'm like, ah! And everyone's like, because I was like, super angry and awful. So if you are also like that, okay, sorry. I don't want to say like no problem because it kind of sucks for everybody, but it also, I don't know, it just might be the way it's going to be. Okay. Vacillators on vacation, you have to really be careful that you're not stirring up conflict. There can be like a sense of anxiety that comes up with new places and new things, and maybe you have the kids boogie boarding and that sounds really fun, but now that they're in the water you're like, this seems dangerous. So just be aware if your anger's coming up. You have to be really conscious about that and find ways to self-soothe so that you're not ruining everyone's vacation by being super grumpy and on edge, okay? From me to you, vacillator to vacillator. That's just what you need to know. Okay, if you're an avoider, what might you be experiencing? Well, you might be married to a vacillator and you're like, holy crap, this person's so angry on vacation. Sorry. Avoiders often feel overwhelmed on vacation, and I think this is especially true when you have kids. Avoiders want space. So when they're picturing their vacation, they're like, I'm going to get away, I'm going to disconnect. And you might be thinking like disconnect from the office, but you also, without knowing it, might be thinking disconnect from everybody. But the reality is like you're shoved into a hotel room or a camper or a trailer or wherever you're shoved into with like a bunch of people. It's intense. It's even intense for vacillators, and they love connection. So the avoider, it's really common to just feel like so overwhelmed on vacation. So you don't need to feel bad about that, but you do need to monitor it because it's not super healthy to go on vacation and be physically present but be totally emotionally distant with everyone, because everyone is watching you and they want to connect with you, and if you're making that super hard, that's just something you can pay attention to. Find some ways to self-soothe, go on a jog, get lost in a book, but then make an intentional attempt to reconnect when you kind of feel a little bit more like relaxed because you disconnected for a while. And then pleasers. I had to consult with some people on this one because I was like, I don't know how pleasers feel on vacation, but the answer was unanimous. Pleasers might be so oriented toward everybody else on vacation that they lose themselves. And they might be so geared toward trying to have everyone else have the perfect vacation that they are working their little tails off to make sure everyone's having fun. The reality is, not everyone's going to have fun every minute, okay? So just accept that and move on. The kids are still going to fight. Everyone's still going to be super needy and have their thing, and people like me are going to complain about mosquitoes no matter where you go, and that kid over there is going to complain about his sunburn or whatever. And so you killing yourself to make it perfect for everybody, You can't. Everyone's still gonna have their thing. People are allowed to just like have a bad day even on vacation. Their siblings can still irritate them. And so you got to be careful. Don't be so oriented toward everybody else that your resentment is building when they're not having a great time. You're like, I put so much effort into this and then they're not even having fun. Okay, so if you feel your resentment building, be really careful about that. Try to get back in your own body, in your own head, and try to be present for yourself. What do you need? There's an excellent question. What do you need to have fun on your vacation? And can you just let everyone else have their own day? You know what I mean? Okay, what about the chaotic controller and the chaotic victim? These are very challenging types to be on vacation because I kind of think most people experience a little bit of inner unsettled feelings on vacation, and so with if you have a chaotic attachment style, that's going to bring up some behaviors that you really need to closely monitor in order not to destroy your vacation and everyone else's. And I think everyone has a responsibility for that on vacation. Well, every adult, obviously. Kids don't have a responsibility for that. So that's something that, again, if you have a chaotic connection style, it might be really smart to find a therapist to work with on that. And you can totally talk to them about strategies for your own vacation to make it as smooth and enjoyable as possible. So that's it. That's all I got for you. I hope that you are able to do something fun over this summer of lockdown weirdness, you know? And I hope that you're taking care of yourself. Come back next week. We'll be here. And if you like what we're doing here on our YouTube channel, please subscribe. And then you'll never miss another video. We drop one every week. You guys take care, and I will see you next week. Thanks. Bye.